Dell XPS 13 Performance, the best XPS 13 ever. Like other AI PCs, the Dell XPS 13, 2024, features AI Copilot Plus integration and the infamous Copilot key that Microsoft shoehorned into all its AI laptop keyboards. This key works and automatically connects you to the general Copilot chatbot, a nice little trick but ultimately not very useful. Testing out the Copilot feature on the Dell XPS 13, it works as well as other AI PCs I've tried out so far. The chatbot has 3 levels: creative, balanced, and precise, and all 3 work quite well. I used my standard testing parameters including math questions, a mock interview, and a novel outline, and each answer cited several sources and made logical sense. There are also other plugins for additional tasks like other conversation types and shopping help. 2 other features included in Microsoft Paint, Co-Creator and Image Creator, are powered by AI models. The former turns your drawings into an AI-generated picture, which varies based on your style and the level of creativity. How much the finished product is based on your own art versus AI generation. Image Creator, the standard AI image generator, uses a credit system that awards you 50 credits upon sign-up and requires you to pay for more. You're better off just using the free Co-Creator as it's essentially the same. The Windows 11 AI Recall, which was set to launch along with Windows AI PCs, is still unavailable as of this writing due to being kicked back to the Windows Insider program once the manifold security issues were exposed. Recall works by creating a database of information on your PC through screenshots automatically taken every few seconds, building up a library of images you can search through AI. However, the Recall database, containing all the data from those screenshots and the overall history of your PC usage, is stored in plain text in an SQLite database. This makes it almost effortless for hackers to obtain highly sensitive information such as finances, passwords, work data, and more. It remains to be seen whether this feature will make a comeback, but that solely depends on if Microsoft can fix these security issues. The Dell XPS 13, 2024's benchmark results are very impressive, standing neck and neck with the Microsoft Surface Laptop 7's own results. The Qualcomm CPU alone carries the laptop, maintaining high levels of performance regardless of the amount of tasks being carried out in the background. Each of these benchmark scores showcases the full range of this laptop in terms of handling productivity work, conference calls, streaming, and more. Like the other AI PCs released in 2024, the Dell XPS 13 laptop I tested had a Qualcomm Snapdragon X Elite CPU. It not only delivers amazing results in benchmark testing but then translates those results into performance that far outstrips that of earlier XPS 13 models. Compared to other Snapdragon laptops like the Surface Laptop 7 and VivoBook S15, the performance is roughly the same overall, though the XPS 13 is a little stronger than the VivoBook S15 when it comes to Geekbench and Crossmark. The Laptop 7, however, goes toe-to-toe in terms of benchmark results. When applied to general performance, all 3 perform admirably with no slowdown whether for office work or creative projects. Thankfully, while this most recent XPS 13 does get a bit warm when pushed to its limits, it doesn't approach the extremes of the 13 Plus, 2022, which was infamous for its overheating issues. This means that performance remains consistent no matter how long you run your laptop, perfect for handling heavier workloads. The only downside to Qualcomm's Snapdragon X Elite CPU is that the ARM support, while massively improved compared to prior iterations, still has a few compatibility hiccups mainly dealing with gaming. But even that improves constantly, and the vast majority of users won't even notice the hiccups as it doesn't impact everyday use. The battery life for the Dell XPS 13, 2024 is by far the best out of the Snapdragon-powered laptops that I've tested. Under normal use, the battery lasts up to 20 hours with a low of over 18 hours. When continuously video streaming, the battery lasts on average for 17.5 hours. It clears the Surface Laptop 7 by nearly double for the TechRadar movie test and surpasses the Asus's VivoBook S15 by several hours. The fact that a Dell laptop can match and even surpass many of the best MacBook models in battery life as well is something I would have never expected, but it's clear Qualcomm has truly outdone itself. How I tested the Dell XPS 13, 2024? First, I tested the general weight and portability of the Dell XPS 13, 2024, by carrying it around in a laptop bag. After I set it up, I ran several benchmarks to thoroughly test out the new Qualcomm processor. Finally, I used a variety of programs and applications to test out both battery life and general performance during work-like conditions. The Dell XPS 13, 2024, is meant to be a portable laptop with a thin and light chassis. I had to spend a good amount of testing not only on performance issues but also looking for any ventilation issues. I also tested out battery life to see how long it could last off AC power. I've tested plenty of gaming PCs and laptops, making me more than qualified to understand benchmark test results and how to properly stress test machines to see how well they perform as a work machine.